Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. I really appreciate you guys watching. If this is your first time, welcome to my world, honey. It's just my rants about my personal experience as a loan signing agent. And if you don't know, I am Michelle. Today I just kind of wanted to talk about your time, right? Things happen, and so say, for an example, I'll just use myself, my experience today. So today I had 5 sign-ins, a 10, a 1, a 3, and a 4, and a 1, 10, 1, 3, 4, 6. Okay, and thank God that most of these were in the same area, right? But if you book, so I had a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 6. So if you just so happen to book your sign-ins like that, please don't think that you're always going to be on time if that happens. Some people, need time in between those sign-ins in case something happens, for scan bags to make it to FedEx or UPS. So, and when you start getting loan signings and you're getting, 4, 5, 6 signings a day, just kind of make sure that you manage your time, right? So 10 o'clock, no problem. First one, right? That was like downtown Nashville for me, right? But then my next one was back, where I live, right? So 45 minutes back to where I live. So I had to give myself time. So 10 to 11, okay, come back. My next one wasn't until 1. I was able to go home and just do some stuff in between time. But then the 3, so between the 1 and the 1 was a reverse mortgage, right? So that's going to take a little bit longer. And you also have to consider the loan type. The reverse mortgage, let me finish that statement, is a little longer. Because of course you're dealing with older people, right? And so they may sign slower. They may have questions or, or may want to talk with one another while they're filling out this, filling out their forms. So again, it was a little longer. So at 1, so from 1 to 2 is what I would normally allot for a sign-in for a reverse mortgage. But I had did the application for this particular customer, so I knew it was just one signer. I knew that he was alert and I knew how he signed, so I knew that if I gave myself an hour in between, that I would be okay. So the one, we finished up at like 2:15ish, 2:30. So my next one was at 3. I made it there. I made it there by 2:45. So they said we can get started. Got there and we started. And so she signed in the wrong spot on the closing disclosure, so I was like, okay, I should have been paying more attention. Let me go ahead and just reprint this. So they tried to print it and try to print it. 10 minutes trying to print it. I'm like, okay, let me go get my printer out the car. I'll go get my printer out the car. Well, the Wi-Fi's not working. I can't get into the app to download, or in my email, I'm trying to pull up the file to print. It's not printing. So I'm like, oh my God. Mind you, I have a 4 o'clock right after this. I'm like, okay, God. I'm like, what are you trying to show me? What are you trying to save me from some traffic, an accident? Like, what's going on? Like, what are you trying to do? So I'm like, okay. So then she finally gets the printer working, and she's able to print off, the closing disclosure for me that was signed, in the wrong spot. So we finally got that done. Bam, it was a breeze. It was a Quicken Loans file. They have them e-sign a bunch of documents, so their files like this thick. It goes by really, really fast. So we were able to get it done, and I was able to get to, no, that was my 3. I was able to get to my 4 o'clock by like 3:40 something. So I wasn't late to that one. And then his wife wasn't home when I got there. So I was able to, you know, just kind of relax for a minute, as opposed to just leaving one sign and going directly to the next, because it can be draining. You know, keep you some, you know, water, stay hydrated. Make sure you keep you some water, guys, because you know, on a couple of videos ago, I was looking a hot mess after doing like 7, and I had 5. I had 5 today. So, you know, video purpose, the recap is just, you know, manage your time. You can't always book back to back, and sometimes there will be some issues that may come up that may have you running late. If that's the case, send a text, call the bar, you know, or call the borrower and say, hey, for the next signing, and say, hey, I'm going to be a little bit late. Is that okay? Are you okay with that? You know, just to make sure, you know, have that communication. Even with the title companies, they understand, you know, signings run over, traffic gets bad. So, you know, we're human, and, you know, the title companies and escrow officers put their pants on just like we do. So don't be afraid to say, hey, I'm gonna be a little bit late. I apologize. I've already contacted borrowers. We worked out the time. All right. So just give yourself some time in between those closings, and just know that sometimes things may happen, sometimes not, right? So anyway, just wanted to come with you with that. I'm waiting on my food so I can go home and do a mock signing. So mock signing, one-on-one, one of those. Anyway, I'm hungry, y'all. It's the end of the day, and just wanted to say hey, and like, subscribe, share. Talk to you guys later, and again, thanks for watching. Bye.